Hey there everybody, Popontop here, welcome back to more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we have the M6G Magnum, also known as the Halo Magnum. They can't obviously say that because they probably get taken down by Bethesda. Bethesda be like, you can't put Halo guns in our game, but it's a Halo Magnum. I mean, you could tell, look at this gun. It's the Halo Magnum. Alright, this is the Magnum from Halo. It takes me back, dude. It takes me back to some old school Halo 1, Halo 2 days. When you play with your friends in split screen mode, you know, and you're just not to screen peek, cheat, and all that stuff. But yeah, the Magnum obviously being an extremely powerful weapon, even in that game. The Halo 1 Magnum especially just blowing people's dome pieces off with the scope and stuff. And it does emulate that in this game here. It obviously has quite powerful damage at 221. It shoots .50 caliber bullets, but it can also shoot 10mm and .44 bullets. But those are both weaker. But it feels like the Halo Magnum in Fallout 4. So quickly, we have the weapon equipped. Let's just whip this thing out. It does look like it too. This is very Halo Magnum. Obviously, as you see here, when you aim down sights, you get a 2x scope. With this, you can obviously change the attachments here. You can put iron sights on it, but you get a 2x scope. So it's very much just like the 2x zoom you would get in the original Halo games and stuff. And you could pick people off with headshots, or you could. The hip fire is really good, like Halo, so you can just kind of just tap fire it at the same time. So if you'd like this gun for yourself, there's some clipping there. As you see when I reload, your fingers kind of go through it, but it's still worth because it's just so nostalgic. I mean, obviously, not of Fallout, but of just a different game and stuff. If you want this weapon for yourself, Kellogg has it. So I'll just quickly show you where it is if you're looking to find it yourself. So you go right in here. It'll be right here on the table in Kellogg's house. So you have to at least have gotten to that part of the story. So you're not going to be able to get this weapon at the very beginning of the game. Not that it's super relevant anyway, because you won't be able to do much with it at the beginning of the game unless you can like make it 10mm or something, change it up a little bit. So quickly, we're going to head down here and we're going to go to the weapons workbench and we're going to change up, show off some of the customization you can do here, because there is some customization to this weapon. It's just not just like, oh, here's a gun, you get it, you get to have it, you do basic things with it. That is not true. You can actually customize it quite a bit. So let's see what we can do here. Obviously, you can put on heavy frame receiver, which is going to be the most damage. It doesn't actually require any gun net perks, which is kind of interesting. But you do need some material. You need a 10mm round adhesive aluminum screws to still even make it 10mm. But it does significantly less damage, like 100 less damage, about half the less damage for .44. Depends on what kind of ammo you have, obviously. It also has lighter weight at 10mm, but reduced damage. It does apparently have increased capacity at .44. That's interesting, but I still would leave it here. Obviously, you have the Smart Link 2x soap because it's just because that's what you want to do for the Halo thing or whatever. But you can also have the iron sights for when you left your HUD at home. That's a funny joke, right? And the SOCOM suppressor. Besides, now there's one of those times it pays to be the strong silent type, like Master Chief. You can put a suppressor on there, right? Obviously, but that's not. You can obviously just have iron sights to the base Magnum, or you can have, you know, your big Smart Link version. You can obviously put a damage modifier on here. You can make it weaker or more powerful depending on whether you think it's overpowered now or you want to make it more overpowered or less overpowered or whatever. And you also have some skins you can put on here. So you have the Madrigal, Ignis Aurum Probat. I don't know what that means necessarily. I'm not that Halo nerd. You got the Oni skin. Obviously the Oni being the shady organization, they got a black skin. Bronze, chrome, and then gold. Gold doesn't look gross. See, gold looks like the chrome. I'm going to put it on real quick just to see if it looks different when you actually hold the gun out. So you can obviously do iron sights here. It's supposed to be gold, but it's very much chrome still. But you can put this on as iron sights. I don't like this. These are bad iron sights. Like you cannot see what the heck you're shooting at. And you can just kind of spam it like that. Real quick, we'll show off some of the other sights you can put on here because they're all custom. You can also make it 4x. So if you want to go more of a zoom than the original Halo weapon, then you can make it 4x. You can obviously put the suppressor on there. We'll show that off too because that is unique to Fallout 4. Halo never had a suppressor on the Magnum, but you can. It sounds very suppressed. Still has a little bit of chunk of power in there, but suppressed. It's a beefy Magnum hand cannon. It's got decent iron sights that way, right? You can aim down sight with that. It's probably like the same iron sights as the default if you wanted to do that. I'm going to put Smart Link 2x on there because I'm just going to Halo fly it. And you know what? I think the 221 damage is pretty good damage or whatever, but I think if we're going to really do it Halo 1 style, we got to give it 100% damage because it's going to be overpowered. It's going to one-shot dome piece everybody. And we'll leave the heavy frame receiver on. Like I said, you can make it weaker. with cheaper ammo and stuff. And we're just gonna make it the standard because we want our good old school classic Halo Magnum back. We'll go test this thing out in some combat though, and I will see you guys there. Alright, so we're gonna have some combat here up against some raiders. We're gonna test this weapon out. I mean, obviously with the 2x scope, you're not getting a huge amount of zoom, but you can hold breath, be accurate. I want to blow that turret up in one shot. There's a raider right here. I want to dome piece people though, really. And the cool thing about Fallout 4 compared to Halo is that you have VATS. So obviously you can come right up behind this guy, dome piece him. One shot in the dome piece. That's what I'm feeling here. This is feeling classic Halo Magnum. Gonna dome piece you too. Right, the big old 50 caliber bullet coming out of there. Yep, seems about right to me. Oh, turret. Unfortunate for you. You shouldn't have messed with me. I've made this weapon extremely overpowered. Obviously, you don't have to do that if that's something you're not into. I missed. Let's see if I can actually aim with the scope. Hello, where did your head go? You're in there somewhere. I know you are. Oh, I have to reload. It's okay. Hello. Hello there. There we go. That guy's dead. I don't even think I domed him, and he still got one shot because I did make the weapon extremely overpowered. You know, just walking around one-tapping people. Hello. Anybody met? You really want to shoot at me? I'm gonna like. There's a raider in here. Hello, raider. Where you go? Where you pop your head out? You want to pop your head out at me? I don't think that's a good idea on you. Oh, that my companion Sparky got that one. Okay, let's get this last one though. Let's just run up on him. Hey, like this is what you did in Halo 2. You just ran up on people with a Magnum and go, "Hello there. Let me dome you real quick." There you go. So yeah, you get the idea. It's the classic Halo Magnum. You can spam it just like you could if you wanted to. You can go quickly. You can aim down sight with like a scope and get those dome piece shots if you want to do that. Especially with VATS in this game, it's a very accurate gun, so you can definitely get very accurate, semi-snipery almost quality shots, especially with the 4x scope over the 2x scope. It's just a cool weapon, very nostalgic of Halo. If you ever played Halo back in the day, which like lots of people did, because Halo was a popular game back in the day. Halo 1 was huge. Halo 2 is huge, right? These are huge games, so if that brings any kind of nostalgia back for you, this may just be the weapon mod for you. If that seems like something you're interested in, make sure to check out the top link in the description. That'll be linked at the Bethesda.net page. You can download this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate a like rating down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.